You know where to find me if you come across any more. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the captain. But that's not happening anytime soon. Because I said so. What? Did you really expect that you could just enter our keep and head straight for the captain's quarters? There wouldn't be much point in having walls and guards here if anyone could just do that, would there? And have you helped any of my people? Or are you just here to wave that pin in my face again? First, show me you care, and then I'll take you to the captain. I can't have every random stray wasting his time. Not now, when the outcome of the war with its tribes is so precarious. I trust we understand each other? Say something like that again, and you can forget about ever meeting the cap. Don't test. So what? No, I don't take that way. That's a shame. In that case, why not help them with your own two hands? I might look. So you've... That's a shame. So you've changed your mind? Thank you kindly. You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. He ordered us to lock... I have my... Brandon once said he wasn't afraid to go to the Dol Riada, and the way he said it, I couldn't tell if he was joking. So maybe he went to make a deal with them? I think that's ridiculous. Everyone knows the Dol Riada are savages. But, if it's true, if the captain did go to broker peace with the Dol Riada, you'd most likely find him at the All-Mother's Temple, where One Eye and his thugs are holed up. I can't say, but if you need to find the captain, and if you do find the captain, tell Galahad the Pure, we'll all face... You know where to find me if you... Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights... Because I said there wouldn't be... And have you... First, I trust we... Good. Come back when you've proven your worth to the Horns of the South.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages. They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I had even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grouts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety. Well, an adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen. If you need to cook something, go ahead.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then get lost. Go to Ron's Tavern and stop waiting. In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire to sit on their asses and fart. Or sit, fart, and drink themselves into a stew. Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat.
The main quests are a world to win. King Arthur asked me to find more pieces of his soul in order to bring him back, and the first piece of King's soul is tied to the Excalibur. Okay, so we have to collect Excalibur. Just first piece of King's soul. And the Shadow of the Horns. I learned that Caradoc, the knight who broke me out of the island asylum, wanted to steal Excalibur from the Horns of the South. Horns of the South. Caradoc. So is he an enemy of the Horns of the South or what? And it seems that to do so they were supposed to meet with captain of this class, a man called Brendan. So is he trying to talk to them or negotiation for just to use Excalibur once? They were supposed to meet with the captains of this place, a man called Brendan. भाई वो ब्रेंडन के साथ नेगोशिएशन करने आया था या फिर फाइट करने आया था या स्वॉर्ड चुराने आया था, वो पता नहीं कैरेडॉक का. Fargus want me to prove myself before I can speak to the captain. Shadows of the Home. Unforgettable, yes. Catherine's died in the childbirth in one of the cells of Island Asylum. Should I tell her husband? Yes. I have to find the husband of Catherine and the father of Giles. The world is silent. I found a letter describing the heresies happening in the Island Asylum. The prior might be interested in the discovery. I should find someone to deliver this letter. The world is silent. Dead as a dream. Horns of Souls. Horns of Souls. Okay, this is Horns of. Something strange is happening in the crypt at this cemetery near the Horns. I have been asked to deal with it. Detective Fergus told me to speak with Mark about the events at the cemetery. Brother in arms. Fergus asked me to bring him all the tags of the fallen keepers that I find. Okay. Now next what?
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people suffer. I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain, and you know what he did? He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osbridge to get it pulled out. Sounds like horse crap. My grandma was smarter than your lot, and she couldn't even read.
She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing that stuff, I wouldn't need to deal with quacks like Heber.
I even gave him my grandma's recipe, but he said it was no good. Don't know. Probably just didn't like that an old woman from a backwater village was a better healer than him. You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah? Don't worry, I'll give you something very... Ah, you... If you're here to see... And I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth is...
All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk, just because they read a book.
I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the... He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Osbridge to get it... Sounds like horse...
She knew how to make a proper...
No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable homebrew medicine spreading through the keep. He says it's no good. Says that if I don't get the tooth pulled out, it'll keep hurting. I told him that's why I need the remedy, to make it stop hurting. But it's like talking to a brick wall.
Oh yeah? And then what? Another and then another? Give it a few years and I'd be left with no teeth at all. Ah, leave me.
If you're here to see the healer, and that, and I wouldn't trust him. Don't get me wrong. Osbridge's a decent... With one lad, it took him 3 tries before he got the right one. I'll stick to my grandma's, or I would. If Heber would stop being such a...
Heber took the recipe from me.
Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't. He says it's no... I told him... You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Don't worry, I'll give you something very special if you bring...
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your soul. What do you mean, my child? I'm afraid you are attributing too many characteristics to me based solely on the clothes I wear. The Horns of the South are my home. My mission is to spread the word. The word is good. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without proof. So it's your word against the word. It's a sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery. Many of my brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The weirdness twists, consumes, and it takes. But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand. And that is what frightens the Church most of all. Understand. As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. Swords and fire will hold back beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in an age, yet the weird does not creep near. Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The Keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond the Church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone. Safe? No. But safer than most. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold? A weapon? A prayer? I've seen men with all three fall just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough. Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds. But sometimes it's useful to seal. May Kai's word